What up, guys? Your boy Just King Cele. Welcome back to the Just King Cele podcast. And yeah, man, today we're gonna be talking about Sibusiso Lawrence, the guy who unalived his baby mama and his wife. His baby mama, who was also his wife. He had married her or lobolad her. I'm not so sure. Excuse me. Yeah, but the father was saying that the lady was married to Sibusiso, and he has unalived her for multiple reasons. Yeah, that the reasons don't. Yeah, it's a very sad story. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can have more follow us and we can have more videos coming up, and then you can be able to see my videos when they come up so that the algorithm does not sabotage my videos from reaching you. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man, so that we reach more people and we have a community here, and we can be able to do more videos, experiment more, do interview style format, just be more creative. We need more people so that the content, when I release the content, it lands on people, it lands on your eyes. When you come into your YouTube, when you scroll down, my video will be there if I have a new video. So subscribe to the channel. So yeah, man, Sibusiso Lawrence looked like a good guy. He looked like a guy who was doing well. You know what I'm saying? I saw him standing in front of a Mercedes Benz, convertible. I saw him, the way he was dressing was looking good, man. Looked like a guy who was doing well financially. Yeah, I saw the pictures of the lady as well. She looked beautiful, beautiful lady, modern lady. These modern ladies. You know how they are. They dress well. They do all these type of things. Look like a good couple from the outside, and so to see how things have ended up with them, it's very doesn't sit well. Doesn't sit well, because who's doing well? Who's really doing well? Because if someone who's got a nice salary, got cars, their life has done something, they've done something in their life, and all of a sudden it ends tragically like this, you ask yourself, like, what the hell's happening? It's very bad, because, man, from the outside you look at it, it's the guy was doing well. There's many people who look at that guy's life and be like, damn, this is my wish to get to that point where I'm standing in front of multiple different cars. I got different cars, I'm able to look good, I'm able to do this and that. It's something that a lot of guys, they wish, that something like that, they can live that life and they can succeed, in a country where many people don't have jobs, many people don't have an opportunity, many people are watching their dreams fade away right in front of them, many people are panicking. You know what I'm saying? This Sibusiso guy was doing well. He was working, he was a teacher, everything was well, but until you hear the story of him explaining how he was dealing with the wife, and who was also his baby mom. We listened to him talking there when imagine, the guy was talking when he met at the lady. He met at the lady was in the car. The lifeless body of the lady was in the car. He had just recently murdered her. He had blood on his face, if I saw correctly. And he was talking like, this lady, she did this to me, she did this to me. Now here she is, look at her. And he even showed her on the camera, which was crazy to me. So basically what he said happened is that the lady cheated on him, and then got pregnant with a kid, and then he was able to find out that the kid was not his biologically. The kid was a result of the cheating, and then from there he was able to say that, okay, he finally accepted the kid, even though the kid wasn't his, and then he pushed with the lady again, forgave the lady, and then they were still dating, I don't know, still married, I'm not sure. That the timeline is not explained, but seems like they got back to being in a relationship, and yeah, he accepted the kid, was raising the kid, And then somewhere along the line, the lady was got into an accident. I'm not so sure how that accident came about. And then when she applied for RAF, road accident fund, she got approved for it. And then when she got approved for RAF, she decided to leave the guy again. She not leave the guy again. She decided to leave the guy, and then go and date someone else. When she got that money, and but some people now are explaining that the ref fund was something that they pulled off together. He and the woman decided to create an accident, on purpose. The guy was to run over the lady. The guy ran over the lady, and then it was their plan, both of them, to get the ref money. But that is not confirmed. But it's something that people are saying that the family is saying. The family is saying that that's what happened. I don't know. It's yet to be confirmed. But if that's the case, that is even crazier. You know what I'm saying? It's even crazier for that to even happen. So it seems that things got good for the lady when she got the ref and whatever. When she got the road accident fund money, she went and started dating another guy, left the guy, and then left this guy, Sibusiso Lawrence, and then, yeah, man, and then from there, Sibusiso got over it. He was like, okay, that's fine. Oh, after some time, and then he got himself a new lady. You know what I'm saying? He got himself a new lady as well, and then he was having a little bit of peace. But then the lady, when she went to the new relationship, she started thinking about Lawrence again. When she saw that he was happy, she got jealous, And when she got jealous, she saw that the relationship with the new man is not the same as the one she was having with Lawrence. Or was she just jealous? And then she got to Lawrence and started saying, let's get back together. Let's get back together with Lawrence. And then Lawrence, he still loved the lady. So I'm guessing Lawrence, Sibusiso, he ended his current the relationship he had at the time with the new lady, and then he got back, with the mother of the lady he unalived. He got back with her. But in the midst of him getting back with her, I believe that things did not get better in the relationship, And when things didn't get better in the relationship, the man just kept on getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and more pissed off and more pissed off. He just felt disrespected, He just felt so disrespected to a point where now he unalived the lady. He killed the lady, He killed the lady in cold blood, The video that he took, he had blood all over his face, There was one video that I saw where he didn't, where it was black and white, so I couldn't see. I just saw like maybe he had scars on his face, but when I saw the full color video, the one that's not black and white, I saw there was blood on his face, and he was breathing heavy, And just to think that you are hearing someone who the breath is coming from him killing the lady, He was killing the lady. The breath is from him killing the lady, or dragging the body, or doing things associated with the murder of the lady, So that is crazy. That is crazy to watch. That is crazy to, I'm sure there's people who actually saw the lifeless body. I didn't see it. The videos that I saw, they cut out the parts, when he was saying, now, like, here she is. They cut out that part, So people are traumatized, People are traumatized from watching that video. And for me, it's very unfortunate, But one thing I can tell you is that the devil is working overtime. Yeah, I'm telling you that the devil is working overtime, and he's sparing nobody, He's sparing nobody. Whether you got money, whether you're doing well in life, man, you can find someone who's poor and is living a much better life than someone who has money. Someone who's poor can be having a greater quality of life than someone who has money. You know what I'm saying? So very, very important in this life to understand that there's a spiritual warfare that's happening, And if you are a guy, and sometimes in this life when you are looking for women, and you are a good guy, the devil sees that as an opportunity, to he couldn't get you in any other way, so he finds ways to bring people in your life that are not suitable for you. He brings them, he knows how to position them to enter your life. He knows how to get you to meet them. He knows how to affect the physical realm in the spiritual realm in order for you to meet those people that are plants, his plants in your life to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? So, not to say that the guy is innocent. No, I'm gonna talk about both angles. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't know the full story. We don't know the story from the lady, since she's not here to talk for herself. We can only hear from the family, and the people that were close, and hopefully they will. And I'll do a follow-up video. It depends on how you guys receive this video. If you receive this video, if you're loving this video and my analysis of this thing, I will come back and do more videos, because we do videos because we see that people want the content. We don't just do videos and we don't get views. No, we look for content that people are liking. So if you guys are same with what I did with the Chidima videos, I saw that people were wanting to hear more and I did more. So if you want more from this, then I will come back and do more. But for now, this will be the video. I might just come back and do maybe one more video of the lady's side of the story and the lady's family side of the story. And yeah, man. So what I'm saying is that the devil is working. You need to find some sort of religious way to deal with things. You can't deal with things physically only. You need to work on the spiritual realm, because the spiritual realm, the devil is working on the spiritual realm to sabotage your life, to sabotage your decisions, to sabotage where you're going in life. You might find yourself unaliving someone without even wanting to, You might find yourself being so angry, someone is always on your nerves, a woman, your mother, anybody, any female. The devil likes to use those people because they talk a lot. Excuse me. They might get to your head, and that hate might fill up in your heart, and one day you might just find yourself pushing that person, and they hit a wall, Excuse me, and they hit a wall, and they pass away. Do you understand? So be very careful. The devil is using those strategies. He makes a woman to speak very vile to a guy. He knows where exactly to hit in your heart. So we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against the principalities, spiritual things, spirits. We wrestle against spirits, and spirits possess people. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important. For me, it's very sad to see people who have done well, who have graduated and have done everything accordingly, and are earning money, and they are professionals, and they're contributing members of society into the economy and everything, and this is their end. This is the end of their story, just like that. It's a very, you may find someone who never went to school living a higher quality life, higher quality story or in their life, or higher quality arc in their life than this, because this is embarrassing, this is painful, there's no quality here of life. No, this is just someone who was wrestling with spirits, even if they had success, they had whatever, but they were wrestling with spirits, and both of them probably, they were wrestling with spirits inside of each other, rather than living a quality of life, a life that has honor and dignity. Honor and dignity is not just money. Honor and dignity is peace, peace, and having peace within oneself, and being completely happy with one's surroundings, and being in service of the Lord, and not accepting, anything that is bad, not accepting anything that is unacceptable in one's life. Because one part of that I don't like about the story, the guy got cheated on, and then the lady had a child that is not his, and then he accepted the child. That is not something that he should have done. He should not have done that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not accept betrayal of that level. It's not something to accept. And the more you accept things like those from a woman, the more she will betray you, the more she will treats you as a dumb person, as a fool, you know. Whereas you were doing it out of love and saying that you love the lady, so you're not prepared to lose the lady, and it's a mistake and whatever. But that's not something you should do. As a man, that's not something you should do. You know, it's almost like dating ladies with multiple kids and all that. You need to be very aware when you do something like that, because you will be told that these are not your children. You know, don't raise a hand on this child. It's not your child. It's my child. They will tell you those things. And at that time, when you are paying for school fees, you are really playing a fatherly role, but you can't discipline the child, or you can't even shout at the child. Do you understand? So it means that you are just you're just being used. You are a toilet. You are a tissue. You are a toilet paper. You are just being used. You know what I'm saying? So there has to be a balance, you know, in life. You can't just lose. You need to win. You need to have your own things and win, you know. You can't just be someone who's compromising for the sake of love, and you're thinking you believe in love and all that, but you are dealing with someone who does not believe in love, you know. You're dealing with someone who your acts of love to them is stupidity, and they're going to continue to show you that you are stupid. And you know, and that to my man, that will destroy you. And if you don't act, if you don't defend yourself and defend your honor, they will keep doing it, and you think that you accepting it's gonna change the situation. The lady's eventually gonna say, hey, nah man, but I'm doing this guy wrong, you know, I'm doing this guy bad. You think that's gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. She's gonna continue. Ladies, women will twist your arm until you scream like a baby. They will test you. As a man, they will test your strength and squeeze you. You know, you end up unaliving yourself. You end up suiciding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things are not things that we should accept as men. We must defend our honor early on. We must know that this is a line not to be crossed. You know, this is a line not to be crossed. This line, you can cross any other line, but this line is not a line to be crossed, and I will not allow for this line to be crossed. If you cross this line with me, this is the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? We need to honor ourselves as men and say that even if you've married the lady, you know. So when you marry women, make sure that you marry them with a prenup. So make sure you're marrying with a prenup, you know. There needs to be certain things that you know that these things are off limits, you know. You need to make sure that certain things are off limits. You can't just go to community of property in this day and age. No, go into community of property with certain things that you know these things are off limits, and you discuss it early on. Then you can stop the opportunism. You know that even if the lady can leave you, you know that okay, she gets what she gets half, she gets whatever, but there are certain things that are very, very sentimental to me that she does not even have access to, and she must know that even when she's within the marriage. And you must have a certain thing that says that after certain she can only gain certain things after so many years. You know, marriage should not be so simple, you know, for people. You know, it shouldn't be so simple to be able to come up with opportunism strategies, you know, to be able to man, this is work. Marriage is work, you know. And once you remove the work from marriage, then you put yourself and your life in danger. You put everything you've worked for in danger. So marriage needs to be work, you know. The lady must work, you know. Even when she leaves, she decides to leave, she must leave knowing that she has worked, and you know that you have benefited something, you know, from her being with you. You know, you must put it in the contract. You must have a contract. Yes, community of property, but there must be a contract which you know very well. You don't lose too much. You lose sharp. The things that she's supposed to get, she gets sharp as normal, but not everything. You at least left with 30%, you know, of something. Not even 30%. Let me say sentimental. Out of your sentimental things, you're at least left with 30%. You know, you are left with something. You know, you don't start from. Someone cannot just come and use you. No, They come there, they get married to you for at least a couple of years for them to have access to something. You know what I'm saying? 10 years to have access to something else. But you can still get access to whatever you want to, but not those certain things. You know what I'm saying? You need to sit with a lawyer, and then, you know what I'm saying? You sit with a lawyer and then come up with a strategy, because people are starting to use marriage for the wrong reasons. So we need to start thinking of marriage. If women are using marriage as a business plan, as a plan for business, we need, as men, we need to start using it as a business as well, by coming up with a code of ethics, by coming up with a strategic, thing to make sure that the business doesn't lose as too much. The business does not crash. You know what I'm saying? We need to start putting business ideals to the way we deal with marrying a female. We can't allow a female to control everything. Eve was given a control to be able to have a say in Adam's life, or she was able to be. Adam gave her a wrong authority that she was not supposed to have over him, over his temple, over his body that God had given him. And what did she do? She sold everything out. She even got him in trouble. He got himself in trouble because of her. You know what I'm saying? So power must not be put in a woman's hands. Not in that way. Not in that way. Not in a way of family and family structure, and where the family structure is going. The man must always be in control. The man must be in control of the marriage laws and everything, and understand that he's putting himself in such a thing. Such as a woman also has her own thing, to know that she's been put in such a thing, so she must be this and this. Men and nowadays are not thinking about themselves. It's almost like women now are forcing men to not even think for themselves. Women are making it a privilege for men to date. They're making it a privilege for a man. In order for them to be with a man must this, a man must this, a man must. When have we ever said a female must this? When have we ever said a woman must lose weight? Because women are too fat nowadays. Stop being fat. Lose weight. Losing weight is a way to attract a man. It's a value for a man. It shows purity. It shows, even if not purity, but it shows health. It shows. They're lying to you when they say a fat woman shows health. No, she doesn't. Can you run kilometers? Can you run 2, 3, 4 kilometers and back? No. And as a man, we value that. As much as women value money in a man, men value health in a woman. Men value a woman. When you walk with her in the street, she's your baby girl. She's your girl. She's your, not your big mama. You know what I'm saying? No, men don't want big mama. We don't want big mama. And then you find a big mama demanding again, being a big fat mama, and then demanding at the same time, demanding over, being difficult. You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of things I'm talking about. It's just men, we need to be careful. We need to wake up. It's just something I had to say. So when it comes to this thing, man, it's very bad to see something like this. As I said, a lot of men are not working, are not whatever. You're seeing a man that's working, still going through stuff like this. It's bad. It's almost like there's no point to a black man to succeed and do whatever. But there is a point to succeed. But the point is, have a standard. Have standard for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have a standard for yourself. Know that. Have a wall. What do they call it? Have boundaries as a man. And don't be afraid to lose a woman. Don't be afraid to lose a woman. What does DJ Sibu say? Let them go, Bafana. Let them go. Aiko Paris Ngwala. Let them go. Aiko Paris Ngwala. If they want to go, let them go. That's how DJ Sibu says it. He even touches his dress like that. Let them go. Let them go. You won't lose anything. You were born without them. You can be without them. So let them go, and start again. If it doesn't work out, let that other one go as well. You will eventually find the one that loves you and cares for you, and you'll be with. You don't have to hang yourself. You don't have to. I know women, they make it difficult for men nowadays, but they are making it difficult for themselves because they are gonna be 40 and single and full of many children around them, but they are going to be single, different baby daddies. We'll see who's more depressed. They will be more depressed than you. So never, 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 never take your precious life, for a woman. But now for this guy, it's a completely different story. I'm talking about other men. This guy unalived the lady and he unalived himself, So he did some gruesome stuff, and he was a murderer straight. He had a chance to make better decisions about his life. He was a teacher. He was driving nice cars. Man, so many women out there in the world, but he chose to unalive this one and unalive himself. Meaning that who knows, man? Did the guy value his life? Did he value his possessions? Did he value his hard work, his profession? Did he value his did he value his life? Did he value his profession? Did he value anything? You know what I'm saying? Because I heard that he was struggling also from depression, and now to be successful and depressed, it's a whole other story that some of people don't understand. Like, what more can you want in life? You got money, you got this, you got whatever. What more? You know what I'm saying? So, as men, we have to really learn from this story. And yeah, man, it's a tragic story. 2 lives were lost. One guy unalived himself and the girl. Rather, let's say that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, unaliving someone for doing something with like unaliving someone for something you could have said, no, this is my barrier, I don't want this. It's fine. You can look bad and weird for that time, for that short time, but you won't look bad and weird forever. You know what I'm saying? You won't. After time, that lady's true colors will be shown, and you will get to have peace. Even if people don't care about people, like, how do people see you? How do people value you? How do people understand you? No, don't worry about that. Worry about what you think. Do what you feel, and over time, that will pay off for you, rather than such a situation where now you died young. You worked so hard to be a teacher, and now you died young. Literally, you've wasted your life. Your life is, your family was looking forward to you, raising your kids, doing well in life, because you've done well already. But now, just like that, over some dating things, one ends their own life. That's why I say, did the person value their own life? Did they value anything that they've done in life? You know what I'm saying? So, one another thing, it shows you that people are being told that they are nothing, even if they're something. People are being told, that are being fed that you are nothing. You don't, someone is better than you. Someone is this, someone is that. Why don't you do this? People are not being credited. People are not being loved. So hence they feel that they don't feel any value in anything that they are doing. They can be teachers, they can be doctors, but they don't feel any value. To them, it's like, survivor's guilt. It's just, no one's congratulating them. No one's they're just doing this thing because they're afraid, they're not happy, as successful as they are, they're not happy, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them. So I'll end this on the scripture. Why gain the whole world but forfeit your soul? Anyways, your boy Just King Cele signing out.